Oliver was a young pig with soft pink ears and a curly tail. He lived on a small farm with a kind couple, Emma and Joe. They treated him like family. He had his own bed in the barn, warm blankets in the winter, and fresh apples from the orchard. He wasn't alone either. There was Daisy the old sheepdog, Luna the sleepy cat, and 3 silly chickens who followed Oliver everywhere. They called him Ollie, and loved how he snorted when he was excited. Every evening, Emma scratched behind his ears and said, "You're our special boy." But one windy day the gate blew open. Oliver, curious and playful, wandered out. He chased a leaf, then a bird, then followed the smell of corn down the road. He didn't mean to go far, but by the time the sun set, he was lost. Cold and scared, Oliver spent the night in a ditch. The next morning, a man in a truck spotted him and took him away. But this place wasn't like Emma and Joe's farm. It was big, crowded, loud. He tried to make friends, but most pigs didn't speak. Some looked sick, others stared blankly at the walls. Every day, trucks came and took pigs away. They never came back. Oliver had come to a factory farm. This was a place where pigs were raised only to be sold and slaughtered for meat. The workers weren't cruel for fun, but they were fast, tired, and used to seeing pigs as products, not animals. Every day, large trucks arrived and took pigs away. None came back. Oliver watched. He listened. He saw pigs being pushed onto metal ramps. He smelled fear in the air. He didn't understand everything, but he understood enough. This was not a place where pigs were loved. This was a place where pigs disappeared. He was small enough to squeeze through a hole in the fence. And that night, under the stars, he ran. He ran for hours, then days, through rain and mud and aching legs. One evening, when his bell jingled faintly in the quiet air, a bark echoed in the distance. "Daisy!" he squealed. And then, a cry. "Ollie!" Emma and Joe ran toward him, tears on their cheeks. They scooped him up and didn't let go. He was home. But Oliver was never quite the same. He rested more, watched. Emma and Joe saw the change in his eyes. So they made a choice. They took in more animals, old hens, unwanted goats, even a blind cow. Not to raise for money, not to sell, but to give them a home where they could be safe. Because now they knew, just like Oliver, that not every place is kind to animals. And every time someone new came to the sanctuary, they'd ask, "Who's that quiet pig by the fence?" "That's Oliver," Emma would say, smiling gently. "He got lost once, but he found his way home. And because of him, so did many others."
If you like this puppy, subscribe, like, and share.